Okay. Oh, all right. What up, guys? So, just wanted to let everybody know I am made it down here to Orlando, and I thought, hell, what better way to do is just kind of just stream and just talk and see what's everybody up to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
But
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry, but
blocked. Yeah, yo, guys. So I'm down here. Look who's here.
it's me, that boy.
Yeah, so we're here, guys. Like I said, here
Yeah.
because
I thought he was bullshitting me the whole time. Like I thought, like, hey, I'm coming down the floor. I was like, sure you are. And no, he was real. Like he was real about it. And I swear to God, the first thing I said to him after a hug, because I was like, I gotta hug him. The first words weren't, "It's great to see you. It's nice to finally meet you." It was more, "You are short."
yeah,
And he didn't smack me.
no, yeah. So yeah, man. Like I told y'all guys, I was really, I kept saying it over and over. I'm planning to go to MegaCon. I think.
Mega Man?
I don't
You
know.
old, goddammit.
I'm getting old. I was definitely said I'm going to check that off my bucket list. So yeah, the con starts tomorrow at 4. It's the shortest day, and then the
But
rest of
that's
the
like when we get first pickings.
yeah, that's the first picking. So tomorrow is just definitely going to be me just going around and vlogging and everything like that, guys. I got my camera. See, I'm gonna be vlogging and talking to cosplayers a lot.
Yeah, as will I. So if you are on Comic Universe, go subscribe to that if you haven't already.
Yeah, so we're gonna be vlogging and chilling, and then of course, then the days keep going. The conventions starts tomorrow, but it's up till Sunday. I'm here for all 4 days. It's gonna be really good. We just got back. We were out with C Dubs not too long ago. It was fun to kick it with C Dubs. Like I said, I'm checking off people that I've known for a long time.
And you got 3 for 1.
Yeah, 3 for 1. Today, I mean, guys, y'all know how long I've known this guy for. So it was
this is the first like flesh and blood
yeah,
appearance.
this is flesh and blood. First time actually meeting each other. We've talked and always, just kicked it, but never. This is real. Like it's real.
Yeah, I can do this to him.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, they were asking me when I got off the plane. They were asking me like, "Yo, have you ever been to Orlando?" I was like, "No, I haven't been to Florida in over 14 years." Yeah. 14 years.
I was just looking at the battery life. Should we plug that in?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. So. Here we go. Yep. To the all one of you watching this, because it's seriously just one. I thought there'd be more, but it is like we're 3 minutes in. We'll get more. So for those wondering, yes, I am here, and I am not Chris, as you can tell by my ethnicity. Hello, Marion. But yeah, we're here at this lovely hotel called Midpoint, which it took us 20 fucking minutes to find the room.
Yo, tell them that. Exactly. Tell them how we had to find the room.
Oh, it was amazing. So we get here, Chris gets the checks in the room and all that, and basically what happens is we think it's 211100, and Chris is like got 2 keys and he's using both. And he's trying to force his way into the room because we find it just like that. I can't snap, so I can't emphasize the point. But basically what happens is that Chris is like trying to force his way in. We're like, what the fuck's going on here? And what happens is I look at the room key. It's 21001. So it was 2 zeros. He's like, oh, we got to go. Because we thought there was someone already in there. And they're like, what's this black man trying to force his way into our room?
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, we left and spent another like 10, 20 minutes trying to find this room that we passed twice. We literally were like, We went upstairs, downstairs. We couldn't find shit. All right, we found it by accident. In fact, we found the room by accident, and the motherfucker was like standing right there. Chris was like, "This better work."
Yeah, this better work.
And you got in, and we're like, "Hallelujah!" So Chris and I checked in. I got all my shit unpacked. And by shit, I mean all my clothes are still packed because your boy's organized as fuck. But not when it comes to alcohol and food, which we did some drinking today.
Yeah, we went to this place. If you guys follow us on Facebook, we went to a place called The Vault. Nice
Vault
place.
521. It is at this place called Gods and Monsters. If you're ever in Florida, go check out Gods and Monsters. It's a great comic book shop. But when you go in the back,
there's a bar back there.
Yeah, it's like based off of Fallout.
Yeah, like Fallout.
That's the theme. But you also have like Mad Max and Dungeons and Dragons and
facehuggers.
Yeah, there's a xenomorph facehugger puppet up in the wall. We were trying to get a picture there, but there was a D&D group there. So
yeah, and just the whole concept of like Gods and Monsters, we were looking through that at all these great statues, and stuff like that.
Like Pinhead and Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, but it was like a big. When you come in, there was a big what's the robot? What was that? Gozi? Mazinger Z. Thank you. Yeah, they could right to your right, to your left. You remember the little gypsy like thing from Big?
Yeah, Zoltan.
The Zoltan. It's like there's a mimic of it right next to you, and it feels creepier than what you saw in that movie. Just like they just had all this great stuff in there, and then they took me in the back, and it was this nice place.
And funny enough, Craig and I were there early because Craig was showing me the new place because he'd been there before, but he's like, "What's back there?" And I'm like, "I think I know." We go in there; it's a bar, and we're just enamored. And Craig turns to me and says, "We need to take Chris here." So that was the big surprise for him coming here. Before we did that,
Sorry.
Oh, Inception, I guess.
I did not, Marion, enjoy the face hugger. I saw that shit. That creeped me out. I just looked at it.
Yeah.
There was also Super Nintendo inside of there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Taylor crushed it. By the way, Taylor, for those wondering, that's C-Dub's wife.
Yeah.
She crushed it. He died first round, but she fucking blew through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was really cool. I had a drink called a Charmander, which was actually hella delicious.
What was in that?
That was grenadine, spiced rum, and Fireball.
Oh, okay.
It's actually really fucking delicious. I want to go there and have another.
Before that we went to a pizza shop called
The Authentic Pizza, a New York pizza. That's literally the name.
Yeah. So they took me there, being the New Yorker in town. So I'm like, okay.
We wanted your seal of approval.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't that bad.
It was a New York pizza, according to him.
It was not bad. I had a just what I usually get
Galactus Girl. It was called Vault 521.
Yeah,
that's the name of the bar.
Oh, thank you, Eliza. Thank you for that. So when we went to the pizza shop, I had just my usual extra cheese and pepperoni. What do you have? Just plain, right?
Yeah, but just plain cheese.
Okay.
Your boy wasn't going to be spending a lot of money there,
right?
Because your boy poor.
Yeah.
You need to spend it on comics.
And C-Dubs and Taylor had pineapple,
which I had for the first time because I always thought it was gross as shit.
Yeah.
I honest to God always thought that shit was gross. And if you like pineapple, I take back everything I said about you because I had a slice. I was like, I threw the pizza down and went, God damn it. And they're like, what's wrong? I shouldn't like this, but I do. So I'm not good. It's not going to be my go-to topping, but if there's pineapple there, I'll eat it. I see the light. I see the error of my ways. I have repented for my topping sin. Hey, Manos. Justin, hey.
So people have been asking me, how was my flight? My flight was good. Getting out of LaGuardia.
You're getting out of LaGuardia. It's always good.
Yeah, we didn't get delayed. My ears are a little still ringing. I actually had earplugs in because
Dream Team is here. Yep. Yeah, it's more like World's Finest.
Usually, guys, I don't know about everybody else, but when I'm on a plane, my ears pop. Like I don't like that, and I don't like that. So I bought these earplugs called earplanes, and they're supposed to be they're tested by fighter pilots. And one of them,
they ripped you off, huh?
No, it was good. One of them fell out, and the reason why my right ear is still like feels like it's clogged up is because of that. But my flight was really good. We got to Orlando pretty earlier than when it was said supposed to be. My flight was at 2:29, and they said I was supposed to be here at 5:22. We got here a little earlier. Got my stuff, and I've been here for now. It's
couple hours.
Couple hours.
You got here at 5:30.
Yeah, about 5:30.
Yeah, so it's about 10, 11.
Yeah, 11. It's 11. So I've been here for some time now. We're really geared up for MegaCon tomorrow. It starts for us.
4.
4, yeah.
But the plan, like right now, is I'm going to get my pass early because they can let you do that.
Right.
So we're going to go there, at least get the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Because for those who've never been in the Florida area, the fucking convention, it's big. The convention center is big. Like we were passing it, and I was like, and you were like, "Is that it?" And I was like, "No, there's more."
Yeah, like
It's like a camp. It's like a college campus. That's how big it is.
I was shocked to see how big it is. Like Google Map does not do it justice. I'll just put it like that. And when I was searching for like hotels and stuff, like in that area vicinity, and I was like, okay, so that's where the convention center is. Okay, and I'm like, okay, it's up top and it's at the bottom. So then I saw it, and I'm like, man, this makes the Javits Center look like a pussy. So yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, they were like, yeah, it's here and it's here and here. But the one thing I had to make sure, guys, was that we weren't going too far. Like I didn't want my hotel being too far out of the limits. So I made sure I get something really close.
Yeah, we're literally like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah. So, and if we get lost, we'll just follow the cosplayers.
Yeah.
That's how I've always like navigated to cons. I'm like, follow them. Yeah. Follow the furry.
So yeah, it's cool that So it's cool that that's there, and like I said before, like I was just watching. They were showing me around a lot of the places, like just so many cool things. I was just like, that's really cool. Like. I saw the world's largest McDonald's.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic when that's our Guinness World Record. And yes, Eliza, I do live in Florida. I am a Floridian, and I've had to because he's actually been to Florida because you said you had family in Tallahassee.
Yeah, I have family in Tallahassee, and I know I got another family member. I'm gonna make sure because I'll get her right now.
Don't know your own family?
No, she's a kind of a Disney family. Tampa.
Okay, Tampa. But yeah, I didn't have to give them the rundown on Florida people because what you see on the internet, I unfortunately have to say that's true. Like a lot of Florida man is a thing. Every time you see like a weird ass post, I have to pray, please don't be Florida, please don't be Florida. Florida man caused with shoving a donut up his ass. God damn it!
Yeah. So yeah,
I knew you were in Virginia, Manos.
Yeah. Manos and Jeremy are not too far from each other.
Yeah,
Jeremy's in Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Hello, Charles. Dynamo says mini Nintendo. I don't own it because I'm poor. That Dunkin' Donuts money is not cheap. Is not pay well. Yeah, I'll call bullshit on my job. Oh, you live in Alaska, huh?
Oh, who's that? Vader?
Yeah, Vader.
Okay.
Vader said, "Yeah, I'd love to live in Alaska and live far the fuck away from everybody and live in somewhere cold."
Marion says he lives in Alabama. Alabama,
get out. But yeah, Alaska. I'd love to live there. It's far. It's far.
It's far.
It's far and cold.
Cold.
If you guys don't know it, I'm very antisocial and love the cold.
Yeah.
He's already said it's cold in here. I'm like, I don't feel it.
No, because I don't mind the cold, but it's just it caught me off guard.
Eliza, you had just asked the single dumbest question ever to a Floridian. Have I been to Disney World? That's like asking, is the water wet to a Floridian? Yeah, have I been to Disney World? What the fuck wrong with you, girl?
Trust me, guy. He did that.
I've got a sister who worked at Disney, and now she works at Universal and SeaWorld. So I'm everywhere.
Yeah, Eliza, you always get me jealous because of the fact that
You get to go to San Diego.
Yeah, you get to go to San Diego
and
WonderCon. I'm like, what? Like all the time. So I'm like, yeah, that's another on my bucket list. Get to San Diego Comic-Con. That's the next big one.
Yeah.
The conventions that I would love to get to. I know there's WizardCon. No, not WizardCon. DragonCon in Atlanta. Because that's really for like the cosplayers.
Yeah. I would say mine I'd like to go to is Emerald City.
That's in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one in Seattle.
And stay in Seattle.
Gail was there this week. Y'all know how I am with Gail. So yeah, she was there. And besides, she lives in Oregon, where a lot of comic writers live. They live in Oregon. So she was there, and I was like, oh, I missed her again.
I wouldn't have someone said, I'd love to go to LA. I don't. Because California just seems like a hell on earth to me. Say what you want about Florida people, but at least I can actually breathe the air, and I don't have to worry about getting raped on a walk home.
I used to live in California. So
when did you live in California?
When my parents, when my mom and dad, after they finished their tour in Germany in the military, they were stationed in California, in Monterey.
Oh.
And they were stationed there until 1984. And then my parents came back to New York.
Oh.
Well, my dad did. My dad finished his term in the military. My mom had to stay out there for a while till she finished.
Okay, that's cool. Justin, Baltimore Con, that'd be cool.
That's another one that I saw. I had a friend that actually was offering me.
You think we should be shouting because I just realized we have thin walls.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
But you're not at home. You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah. So another my friend actually he offered me he's like, hey, I got an extra ticket. You want to go to Awesome Con? I was like, what's Awesome Con? And he's like, that's in Washington D.C. The problem was that was too close to this. And I was like, I can't go. I already planned everything for MegaCon and things like that. Like, trust me, guys, I had to kind of lie a little bit to my supervisors just to get these days off. I'm not even joking. Like, my supervisor sometimes can be a little bit overbearing, in terms of like asking questions. Like if I request time off. So
also, this is not beer. This is flavored water.
Yeah.
For those wondering, I'm not that alcoholic.
Yeah. So I had to kind of lie a little bit, like, oh well, I'm going down to see an old friend or something like that. I just made some up just so. Oh, okay.
Well, you weren't lying. I am.
Well, yeah, but then he would have been. So what's wrong with this friend? Something like that.
What did you say I had? Like fucking testicular cancer or some shit?
I didn't say any of that stuff. I just said he's moving away, and this is the last time I may be able to see him. So I was just like, yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, that's what Craig's doing.
Yeah, which is kind of obvious.
Sad.
Yeah, sad.
So for those on Comic Universe, again, subscribe if you haven't already. Pouring myself out like the bitch I am. Basically, C-Dubs will be moving with his wife to Texas because of, I'm not going to get into the reason, but it is a personal matter. So the channel is still going to go, but now it's just going to be difficult for us to be, all of us to be together. The channel's still a go, and we're actually, thank you for those who are subscribed there, to getting us to now 1,100 subscribers, which was great. So 1.1K, y'all. But yes, the channel's still going to go, and you're actually going to see some content from MegaCon, exclusive content, like exclusive pop figures. Fuck that. You're going to see some exclusive content at MegaCon from me once I give it all edited, but I am going to vlog and shit, all of that, and you're going to see it in like one big video. I don't know. Craig had a funny idea for all of it. I'm sorry, I'm taking the show away from you.
No, because we're doing this together. Anyway, yeah, guys, you can access questions. Come on, hit us with the questions. So Lord Marshall says, up here we have Arctic Con, which is in Anchorage. That's in Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah.
But I haven't went to it yet. Oh, okay. Charles, Chris, what's your favorite episode of Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers? Probably Gamma World.
That's a good one.
I like that focused on the gamma powered villains and Hulk in general.
Yeah. My favorite would be the episode where they're in the they fall into the negative zone and a nihilist comes in.
Oh yeah.
It's like a horror episode.
Yeah, that was really hard.
The nihilist comes off like he doesn't talk.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's kind of scary.
Yeah,
he was legitimately scary. I was like,
and
okay.
they kill people off in that episode.
Yeah,
they straight up murdered some people.
Dynamo 50. Do you still watch Marvel cartoons? Not really.
No. We actually did watch some reruns of Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, we were watching Earth's Mightiest Heroes not too long ago. The second episode, well, technically the second episode with Graviton. And we were talking about how he was a waste of a character on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, he could have been such a cool character in the MCU. Yeah. And somebody knew how to use him, right? But I did give that last Spider-Man cartoon a try. The last one, which kind of was based more off of young Tom Holland's version. It wasn't that bad, but...
Do you guys have a Discord? I don't.
I don't, dude. I've been asked that plenty of times, like, do you have a Discord? You should do it, things like that. I'm not really. Really?
Yeah. Nothing beats Avengers as far as heroes. That is fact.
What other cons have you been to?
Do you want to field this one?
Well, the only other cons I've ever been to is the one up in my hometown, in my home state, New York. I've been to New York Comic-Con the last 3 years. I plan to go this year. I just need to see what for me, guys, with conventions, conventions are cool because I'm around my people. Like, I'm not looked at differently. I love seeing cosplayers. I know that at this con, one of my favorite cosplayers, Ivy Doom Kitty's going to be there. I've met her before.
You think she'll remember you? Not likely.
Not likely.
Not likely.
Not likely. I mean, there's some writers that I've met before that have remembered me. Peter Tomasi, who's going to be
here, and Tom King,
yeah.
who I want to meet. Like,
yeah, Peter Tomasi remembers me. I remember.
And Tony Daniel's here.
Tony Daniel's going to be here.
Did you meet him or not?
I met not Tony Daniels. I met Steve Orlando.
I don't know if he's going to be here.
He is.
Okay.
Marjorie Bennett's going to be here. I've met her twice.
You said she was a big girl.
She is a giant.
You sure? Because you are 5'3".
Yeah, no, anybody's taller than me, but the first time I met her was at New York Comic-Con 2016. And she was sitting down. And I'm like, that's Marjorie Bennett. Like, nobody's coming to say hi to her, and she's just on her phone. So I came on and said, hi, Miss Bennett. I'm Christopher Bennett. No relation. That's the joke between us. And I was like, you mind if I take a picture? She's like, oh, sure. She got up, and my head went like this. And I'm like, man, you're big. And she actually came over the table. She didn't come around. She came over.
Like she stepped over it?
Like literally, like she put her hand and then just took a picture of me. So yeah,
that's cool. Manos Tidewater, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Oh, you got to meet Tom King too.
Yeah, Manos has told me about Tidewater because that's like another one that's in Virginia, and Virginia is like a bus ride away from me. Like I don't need to get on a plane for that. You know.
Maybe you and Manos could set something up.
I've told Manos plenty of times, like, yeah, like I do want to come out to Virginia. I have a family out in Virginia too. I have family all in the South.
Yeah, your seed is all across our great land.
my uncle is a sheriff in Virginia, so
yeah. Look, Manos is up to that. Like,
yeah, I'm 5'4". Yeah.
For me, for cons I've been to, it's been this Tampa Bay or MegaCon, which sucks. It's like Diet MegaCon, 2% Comic-Con. Nothing good.
Okay, I got a story about that one.
But hang on.
Keep going.
The other one is Tampa Bay Comic-Con, not to be confused with Tampa Bay MegaCon, which I've been going to that since it was a little hotel con, and it's actually gotten so big, like it's an event in Tampa Bay. And the other one I've been to is Spooky Empire, which is the horror themed convention here in Orlando, because every state has one. We've got Monsterpalooza in California. That's like the San Diego Comic-Con of horror conventions. You've got the Texas one, it's Texas something, I can't remember. It's not Texas Chainsaw. But the other thing was that that's the other one I've been to, and that's where I met, actually, for all the kaiju fans, that's where I met Ben Fuera, the suit actor for Ultraman, and the suit actors for the Heisei and Millennium Godzillas.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that one.
Yeah, it's also where I met Alice Cooper.
How is he?
He is so cool.
Okay.
He's short too. Like, he's your height.
Yeah, he looks short, but
Yeah, he's actually like also really nice. Also got to meet George Lowe, who does the voice of Space Ghost.
Space Ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah. Well, Alice Cooper, it kind of reminds me of the whole the whole scene in Wayne's World where they met him.
Yeah.
He was really smart and everything like that.
That's actually him. That's that's how he is. It's like, he's really intelligent.
Let's see. Marion, hey, Chris, have you ever watched Steven Universe? I have.
I have too.
And he's a bigger fan than I am. Manos is a huge fan.
Yeah, he is the king of the three of us.
The funniest thing that when I found out about Steven Universe was
they're going to be in here. They're going to be at the MegaCon. The entire cast.
Estelle's going to be it, because that's what I was about to go with. Like Estelle, the singer Estelle, she voices one of the characters.
Garnet, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's her? Like, so that was cool.
So yeah, Estelle, Zachary Levi, Shazam's going to be here.
Yeah.
Who also, for those Disney fans, that's Eugene. That's Flynn from Tangled.
Yeah, he plays it.
Yeah.
And yes, I did like Shazam. I did like the movie. I thought it was good. I did, because I do get that question, like, did I like Shazam? Or did I like Aquaman? I did like those movies. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Those two movies are a good start in a good direction for DC as of right now. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the direction they went with Captain Marvel, with the new 52 look, but it worked. It worked for this, and it was really good. And it opened up the door now for magic-based DC characters. I mean, wouldn't you want to see Zatanna in a movie? Things
Dead
like
Man,
that. Dead Man would be so cool.
Or Black Orchid would be
Black
cool.
Orchid.
Yeah. Okay, in your opinion, which movie will top the box office this summer? Godzilla, Dark Phoenix, Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's either going to be Godzilla or Far From Home.
Yeah.
I have no faith that Dark Phoenix is going to break any records.
Right. I think personally it is going to come out. I'll even throw John Wick in there.
Yeah, we're actually going to try to see.
Yeah, we're actually going to try to see that. This we are this because it comes out Friday.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get to see it. But yeah, John Wick, people love him. Love that movie. Come on, because at that point, let's think about it. At that point, Keanu Reeves was kind of in and out of the spotlight. He was
in some bad movies.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of, like, I wouldn't say direct to DVD movies, but just like low budget movies, independent movies. I mean, Tai Chi Master was good. I liked that. But when he came out with this, it was like, okay. And I gotta get a shout out to Halle Berry in this one. I heard she talked about it on Jimmy Fallon today, that she broke 3 ribs doing stunts. So I give her some credit. Like,
you still not a good storm.
No, but I give Halle, girl, okay, you broke. All right, you get some.
If you're willing to put that much work into
it. Like, what? Like, okay. But yeah, definitely Far From Home, because we're all interested in what
post
Endgame. We're interested in what Mysterio said, even though I don't trust Beck as far as I can throw his fishbowl head. But
this is the same dude who tricked Logan into killing the entire X-Men.
Right. But I do love Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think that's the perfect choice. It's kind of ironic that he's going to be in a Spider-Man movie when he was up to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting.
The greatest crossover ever.
Emerald. Oh, yeah. Emerald.
No one thought this was going to happen.
Yeah, never trust Mysterio. I mean, if Kevin Smith is all like, oh my God, because I watch Kevin Smith. I'm subscribed to his channel. I love watching Kevin Smith, and he's just like, oh my God, I like this Mysterio. He's a good guy. I'm like,
Don't trust Beck.
Why are you trusting him? No.
The other thing is like, I don't even believe he's from the multiverse.
No, yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, I was like, this dude's the master of illusion and deceit. He could be he could be from the multiverse, but he still may not be altruistic as we believe.
Right, because there's a friend of mine, one of PAC member Vernus, basically gave me a clip on Instagram, and you see it. It's not synced right, but it's legitimate audio of him talking about the universes. He says, "I'm from Earth 633 or
no,
something.
833.
833, and this is Earth 616." And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought the MCU universe was Earth 1999999, but I guess they're going 616, and it's legit audio. But it's like, whoa, okay.
And for those who are wondering, 8333 is the Earth with the Captain Britain Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Captain Britain Corps.
Yeah, who are the Guardians of the Multiverse?
Right.
Who, if I remember, in the it was what's the name of that Spider-Man event?
Spider-Geddon?
No, the one before it. I'm forgetting now.
Yeah, I'm forgetting.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
It's the name of a goddamn movie. Remember, Zilla? Spider-Verse. I think the Moreland family destroyed that world, right?
Yeah. Like
they scorched that Earth.
They scorched that Earth.
That would be an interesting villain. I think they're going to do Moreland in the next Spider-Verse movie.
They probably will.
Yeah.
They probably will. Let's see. I Have a Dream About Batman Zootopia crossover. Hey, I like Zootopia. That was a good movie. That was a surprisingly good movie. That Disney went there with that. I was like, whoa, because everybody kept saying you got to watch Zootopia, Chris. It's really good, and I watched it. I'm like, I like it, you know. But I can't see Batman crossing over with it,
unless he's an actual Batman. One of these times, I'm just going to make you laugh so hard. You will spit all over the.
Yeah,
and you're sleeping in that bed, so you aim for that one,
right?
Yeah, Zootopia is amazing. Now, hang on. Steven Universe Godzilla. I don't know. It's late, and I don't want to think about ideas. I'm literally away from it. I'm trying to stay away from everything because your boy need to focus on the here and now like a Jedi.
Right.
I think like a Sith, but this time I'm gonna think like a Jedi this time.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you guys something. All right, so I'm gonna throw a question. I'm gonna throw some questions at y'all guys. So did all of you guys see the Arrow finale and the Flash finale? What did you guys think of it? Especially Arrow, that ending. What did y'all think of that?
Yeah.
And what did y'all think of Nora? Nope. Nobody saw it.
2 words: anti-monitor.
Right.
And I didn't even watch it, but I was like, he told me everything.
Yeah. And, okay, let's see.
We're getting a lot of anti-monitor lately, don't you think? Like, big part of DC right now in the comics, with Perpetua. We got him. He's actually Krang's taken over.
Yeah.
In the crossover, in the TMNT crossover, and we got Pro Monitor.
Pro Monitor, yeah.
Aren't you clever?
Let's see. Dynamo says, do you believe there's going to be a Doctor Doom movie in the future?
Not. It used to be with Fox, but that deal's got done. I think if anything, I actually am like 50% sure we're gonna get at least a name drop of Latveria in Far From Home.
Yeah,
they're probably gonna like it'll be like an Easter egg in there, or they'll be like, yeah, we were supposed to get like I'm from Latveria or something like that. Or
I mean, the thing about Doom for all you guys who don't know is my favorite villain in all comics. Before everybody, I love the fact that this is a guy who is brains and brawn. He's an alchemist. He knows magic. He's on almost that same level as Doctor Strange. He can handle Doctor Strange sorcery. Like I'm like
he's literally like his armor has the bits of the cross that Jesus was crucified on.
Yeah. So
that no one knew that it's like, oh, he found the true cross that Jesus died on and put it in his armor.
Right. So he's always that he is the Moriarty to Reed. and I can't wait to see him Marvel bring. And I know Kevin Feige and them would treat him with justice that he deserves. You know,
none of this metal body shit.
yeah, like him peeling away metal and shit like that. No, you know, he'll be done. My brother Malcolm says he wants Doctor Doom to have his own theme, kind of like Vader has. You know, Vader
that'd be great.
Has a theme, like that'd be great. I would love to have Doom with a real theme.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great? Like now that Manos brought up a good point, is like I think the FF will appear in Phase 4. Wouldn't it be so great when they said Phase 4, like they do a trailer and it says Phase 4, but then the words turn to the Fantastic Four logo, and that just like that's how you know the Fantastic Four are coming.
And the truth about it is, we still don't even know all the movies for Phase 4. They just gave us the dates. All we know is somewhere down the line is going to be the Guardians 3, Shang-Chi.
I almost said Shang-Tsung.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, things like that, which I'm really looking forward to the Shang-Chi movie because I really want to know how they're going to pull that off and explain that. For Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they've already announced or have hinted that old Horseface himself, Beta Ray Bill, is returning.
That was all but confirmed.
Yeah, that was pretty
much. The one they are like it's hinted at is
now they're saying it's either Adam Warlock and Quasar. So we're talking Wendell Vaughn.
Wendell
Vaughn. Thank you. I'm trying to. So
no one's gonna take that dude seriously with his name Wendell.
Yeah, we're talking about the protector of the universe, the quantum bands. That dude.
Oh shit! I love that. Yeah. As a fan of Beta Ray Bill, I just like to say hell yeah, because you can't wait. I can't wait for Bill because like Bill is one of my favorite. I like that character. Like he's one of my top 10 Marvel superheroes, and he's a supporting character. Because he's just such a weird character. Like it's a horse-headed alien who has the power of Thor, and like it's just so. He's just
Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Well, the fact is also we already saw hints of him already.
We know he's out there.
We know he's out there. So him will he be the last Corbinite, or will he just? Because what we saw that plaque was former champions. We saw Man Thing.
We saw Vibeast.
Yeah, so it's like, whoa, these characters exist. You don't put that in there and not say, hey, these characters don't exist. But to see Beta Ray, I feel that Beta Ray Bill will be a mixture. I hope he's a mixture of practical effects and CGI. Like the face definitely got to be CGI. I can't see anybody that horse face moving around.
Yeah,
but there's got to be a reason for him to get this Stormbreaker, like, because that's his hammer.
Yeah,
you know.
I think it'd be kind of cool is like maybe he was he was trying to save the Corbinite ship. It got sucked in. The ship got destroyed, and he got captured and forced to be, to be fighting the games.
That makes a lot of sense.
And he broke out. He got away, or he won his freedom.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes some sense.
And he's just been out there, and now he doesn't know what to do with his life.
Yeah, that would make sense. And even more importantly, with
it's too bad we can't get ROM.
No, we can't.
Hasbro.
Yeah, Beta Ray would be great. I mean, but my biggest question, because somebody asked me this last time, is who would you get to voice him? And if it would be cool, because I would want him to kind of have like this regal voice a little bit. And I've always said I would went with John Rhys Davis to voice Beta Ray Bill. Because if y'all remember back in the day, the early 90s cartoons, John Rhys Davis voiced Thor. And he sounded great as Thor. So I was always like, okay, I don't want him to sound too like he's uneducated. But if John Rhys Davis has that voice of like, look at all of the characters he did on Gargoyles. He was Macbeth.
Yeah,
he was really good. So it's like
there was one when I did a video on Comic Universe. Someone suggested that someone suggested to cast the actor who plays Tormund from Game of Thrones. He's got the one with the big red beard. I can't remember the actor's name, but that's the actor a lot of people have been saying they want to play as Face hugger emoji.
I missed the question. I'm sorry, Charles. Chris, have you seen the Batman TMNT movie? No, but C-Dubs has, and they told me.
Why'd you point at me?
Not up. It's just like.
Well, C-Dubs told me he spoiled the movie for me,
and he said it was good. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. Dynamo, you said I only watched Legends of Tomorrow. I have to catch up on I don't watch Legends of Tomorrow until it goes to like Netflix. Then I could just binge watch it from there. I know they're really going deep into the whole sorcerer stuff with Constantine and stuff. So yeah, I am looking forward to the Batwoman TV series. I think Rebel's gonna really do well. I liked her as Batwoman when they did the crossover. She was really good. I was like, okay, she was really good. So we're gonna see that. I know one of the supporting characters is gonna be Luke Fox. They're gonna bring in Luke Fox, so we could see Batwing or something down the line.
Isn't Mad Hatter supposed to be the main villain for season?
I think so.
Yeah. I will say that the Batman TMNT movie is apparently darker than the comic, because there's just a spoiler, and there's a decapitation in that movie.
How does the DB Dragon Ball Super Broly compare to the original?
Better.
He's way better. He's way better.
Like they give him a character arc.
Give him a character arc. He felt more legit as a character.
Not even more sympathetic.
Yeah, like, you really kind of feel for the guy, because it does come down to more. He's being manipulated by his, So it was more like that. And if you look in the original 3 movies that he did in the original DBZ movie, he really had no reason of really. It's like, why does he hate Goku? Oh, well, when they were babies, Goku cried too much, and that drove him crazy. It's like, and all he could see now was Kakarot. So when he came, all he saw, and then when he saw a Goten, I mean, yeah, his youngest son looks like him, but it's like that's all he saw. And then they cloned him, and that was stupid. I hate that movie. I hate that movie.
One thing I will say is it at least gave spotlight to the other DBZ characters. That was 18's moment to shine.
Yeah, that was 18's moment to shine.
But Broly, this Broly has way more character development than 3 movies combined. It's definitely like his movie.
Yeah, it is pretty much his movie. Yeah.
I will say that I do like his. They even gave Broly a girlfriend.
They did.
God, she'd tear her in half, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Let's see. Do you think Thor will die in Guardians 3? I don't know, because now I've heard that Hemsworth re-signed.
But nothing's been confirmed yet.
Yeah, nothing's really been confirmed. Until I get real, like, for me, guys, I don't trust any comic site, especially Cosmic Comic News. Don't go to them.
Yeah.
Do not go to them.
Because remember when they tried to say Marvel was being sold, or Disney was going to cancel them?
Yeah.
Even C-Dubs was like, it's probably going to happen. I was like, Dubs, do you know what site this is?
Yeah, this is the same. I always jokingly say it, but this is the same site that says Denzel Washington was going to be Black Manta. I'm like, okay. But until I hear like from Variety or something like that, I'll take it.
Even like Nerdist and Sci-Fi get it wrong sometimes.
They'll get it right. But if he does die, okay. But in a sense, if you look at Thor as a character, he's kind of lost his way a little bit. Yeah. I mean, everybody died that he loved. His mom died, his dad died, his brother's been killed. His people
in that timeline. Now he's out and about.
Yeah. His people. Well, they're still alive.
Only like not many.
Yeah, not many. His whole Asgard's been destroyed. So, and I know everybody was making light of him being fat, but
that's depression.
That was a serious depression. That he had an alcoholic depression. Like I'm like,
yeah, it's funny to some people, but when you suffer through it, yeah, I'm surprised Thor didn't try to kill himself.
Right. Mano says he's excited for Batwoman.
I didn't put Cosmic Comic News say that Endgame was disappointment. I trust them as much as I trust Mysterio.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. you guys know you can ask him.
Yeah, I'm here too,
Yeah,
guys.
he's here too.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Like I said before, I just really started into Steven Universe. I don't really have a favorite episode. I can't really. Favorite character. I just told you.
Garnet.
Garnet. That's my favorite character.
Mine's Pearl. Well, no, it's Peridot.
Okay.
It's Peridot then Pearl.
I hope they keep Thor from it's Warhawk. Warhawk Rambo. I like that name, dude. Didn't Cosmic Color News say the end game was? Yeah, that's dumb.
Yep, that's dumb. Yeah, I knew it was a Pearl for Manos.
You know what else is a good show, which I can watch all the time? Well, we both like the show. Gravity Falls.
Which actually, the bar that actually got made me go, because we were at a bar called Vault 521, and on the wall there was this beautiful 3D painting of Weird Mageddon Bill Cypher on the wall, and me, being the Gravity Falls plebe that I am, freaked out.
He even asked the bartender, like, who did that? Like, it was really cool.
Yeah, the bartender was pretty hot.
She was.
She was about your height too.
That was the other. You know what else show I also like? And I kind of gotta give a shout out to Comic Uno for it. It's on Nickelodeon, but it's a show. It's kind of made by the same people that did the show Kick Buttowski, which I did like. Loud House. I actually like Loud House.
It's good, and it's actually getting like its own universe.
Yeah, that's actually a good show. I'm like, yo,
it sucks that the fandom really likes the incest.
What?
The fandom is really like ships blinking with all of his sisters.
Oh, that's sick, man. Like, I just like the fact that it's kind of funny. Like, I'm not sure anybody else can relate to that. Like, you got more sisters than there's no brothers. You're the only brother. And I like that they all got their own personality. There's one that's just so funny. And, Gracie Gray does a couple of voices on there too.
Yeah.
DBZ, who is your favorite character on Gravity Falls?
Come on.
That's what Charles says.
Come on, man. Come on. It's Dipper.
Dipper.
Yeah. He's just like such a fun character, such a relatable character for me. But at the same time, that dude could be easily a supervillain.
Yeah, he could.
Because Alex Hirsch said he's now suffering from PTSD at the end of the show. And Babel. But yeah, and it's so weird because every time I write fan fiction, Dipper at some point or another goes evil, or he does something horribly evil or mean for ends justify the means. But in the weird way, like, it makes sense to me. Like, the dude has gone through so much trauma. He wasn't exactly the nicest guy either.
Right.
He actually, it was deleted scene, but he actually kills a guy in a deleted scene.
What?
Yeah, he kills a mirror version of himself. He snaps his neck and walks away.
What?
Yeah.
DBZ, do you think we are going to know more about the Steven Universe movie before too long?
We're probably going to get a trailer at San Diego. Definitely a trailer at San Diego.
Do you guys like AVGN?
Angry Video Game Nerd. I watch some of the movie. I'm not like a big fan, but I'll watch some videos.
I'll watch him. I've heard of him.
What kind of villain do you think Dipper would be? He usually turns out to be like Dr. Doom. It's like Doom without the armor in my stories, or Lex Luthor.
Who's my favorite loud sibling? Oh my God, I can't remember the smart one. The one,
Lisa.
She's crazy. Hello, father. Yeah, I'm pleased to meet you. Yeah, she's funny. Because every time I watch the Loud House and I hear voices from those characters, I'm like, it makes me miss Kick Buttowski more, because I'm like, a lot of those people were on Kick Buttowski. Even the father, he voiced Kick Buttowski's dad. I was like, oh man, like,
that was a good show.
And Kick Buttowski was a good show. It was funny. It was always funny to me just how stubbly he looked. Like, he looked like a chili pepper. Like, his body was shaped like, it was so funny. And he walked around. and his, Gunther, his boy Gunther.
And then he had his enemy / love interest, which I'm pretty sure the next season they were.
Yeah, he knew they were going to probably
Kendall. Yeah, that was
Kendall, who was kind of like it's kind of like how they did Jimmy Neutron
and Cindy.
And Cindy, yeah.
Yeah. Although it was clear that Kendall really wanted to fuck him.
Yeah.
Can I say these words on
Yes, you can.
I've said like 17 swears. I've already.
I curse. That was a cute show. What would you think of Batman unwillingness to kill the Joker? I understand a lot of people have always said, like, for me, is like, why doesn't Batman just kill this guy? Like,
but if he crosses, that's the one it drives Joker nuts, and he knows it,
and he knows that. But the thing is, like, as he remember in Under the Red Hood, what he said, you don't think I've wanted to do it, but if I cross that line, I'm just like him.
Yeah,
I'll be just like him, and it's kind of a noble act. Like, here's this guy who can be brutal, but he won't cross that line of killing, because if he does it, he'll do it again.
Yeah.
That was kind of thing. If y'all ever read the Punisher Batman crossover, he was trying to get that over with Punisher. Like, that's why I don't do what I do, Castle.
Yeah. And proceeded to mop the floor with him.
Yeah.
That Mano says, I've really gotten into DuckTales. Great show. Yeah. And DC Superhero, which actually I like DC Superhero Girls. DC Superhero is pretty much MLP, just with a different coding, because it's done by Lauren Faust.
Right. I've watched a few episodes of it. DuckTales is good, especially now that they introduced Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mom.
Yeah,
that was great.
Which I have been able to keep up with because because it's money and expensive. I've had to let go of DirecTV, and I don't have Disney XD, but they do have it on Disney Channel now.
Yeah,
but I can't record it and watch. And I like my sleep. Mm-hmm. So
Nathan Banks says, "In what phase do you think we'll get the
scrolls?
Get the scrolls in? You mean when they return? You mean
I guess he's talking about a Secret Invasion movie.
Yeah, we'll probably see them, like, because Feige and them already said, like,
not every scroll
is good. Like we saw in Captain Marvel, those scrolls were good. They were refugees. But you're talking about the scroll queen,
Vernaki. I guarantee you, when they now that they got the rights, they're gonna full on bring in Vernaki, Titanus, Pybok,
Clerk.
Yeah, I was about to say Kalert.
Yeah, they'll see them.
Wouldn't it be great, like, Kalert shows up in Guardians or somewhere, and he has all the powers, and they're like, where did he get that? And he's like, wouldn't you like to know?
Superman versus Count Nefaria. Who wins?
That's a good fight.
Yeah. That's a real good
fight. Count Nefaria is like a underrated powerhouse.
He is.
Like the Avengers couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse. I still may give it a little bit of edge to Superman. I'm just saying.
Let's see. I have a feeling that Batman sees himself as his own villain. If he can save them, he can save himself. That's true.
Pretty much.
I've always liked that Batman when he's dark and evil. I mean, not evil, but dark and grim. But he wants to help you, like 90s Batman.
Right.
He's like, look, you're sick. Let me get you help.
Thomas Wayne Batman does kill, but that is an alternate universe. Right, that was an alternate universe. And even that twist was crazy when we find out who the Joker of that universe was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's messed up.
I love that there's good and bad scrolls.
Yeah.
I mean, there's good and bad humans. Why not there good and bad scrolls?
I mean, even like I tell everybody, like, just because the Kree is all high, they ain't all that good either.
Yeah.
The Kree is a bunch of assholes. Like,
they're Nazis. They're space Nazis.
Yeah, like they have probably more conquered worlds than any other alien race in the Marvel universe. More than the Shi'ar, more than the
Skrulls.
It's like they're high and mighty, but it's like they ain't all that good. Even when Captain Marvel came to Earth, his job wasn't to be a hero. He was spying on Earth. So yeah, they ain't all that good either. Batman occasionally kills in the comics in the past.
Not no more.
Yeah, in the past.
And that's early. Past. That's not even canon no more.
Yeah, like you're talking about like early 30s when he did carry a gun. Yeah, but Kevin, I love DuckTales. I love DuckTales, both the 80s and the new one. Yeah, they're great.
Let's see. Is Brie Larson playing Samus? Nothing's no.
Yeah, that's not she. I've heard she wants to play it, but that's not confirmed that she's gonna play it.
I wouldn't mind. But
I wouldn't mind. I know a lot of people like all this hate for her is just out of nowhere for me. Oh, I can't take that no more.
It's kind of a shame we did not get Iron Man versus Doctor Doom in the MCU. We're not, but hey, we're gonna get Reed, and it's also pissing me off. We're not gonna probably get a Wolverine Hulk fight.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I wanted. You ain't gonna give me that.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Thomas Wayne talking about that.
But yeah. So
Thomas Wayne is scary as hell. Yeah, and what's scarier, he's a doctor. So
now he's working with Bane. He's now in Tom King's run.
Yeah, right.
He's now in the main universe working with Bane to take out his son. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I like the girl knight on Game of Thrones for Samus.
Oh, the actress who plays Bria. She's plays Phasma in Star Wars.
Okay. Which Batman from Dark Knight's Metal caught your attention? I don't read Dark Knight. I thought it does.
It wasn't even a good event, but it's basically the Dark Knights themselves were basically cosplay ideas. Like their ideas. But I will say that Scott Snyder's Batman Who Laughs book is actually been pretty good. And Batman Who Laughs, that's the one everyone knows. Like that's the one everyone like is taken aback by. I really like Batman Who Laughs. I think the other ones that are pretty cool are Devastator, the Doomsday Batman, and Dawnbreaker, which is the Batman who became a Green Lantern but actually got his ring to kill people.
Sorry.
And then you got The Drowned, which is a Batwoman who became Aquawoman. He's not even phased by all these Batmen.
No, I'm listening. Just
what? You got Red Death, who's Batman, evil Batman with the Speed Force.
That's sick.
Yeah. There's another one. I'm forgetting some, but yeah, those are like the main ones. Of those, I think Devastator and Batman Who Laughs are pretty good. Marvel Universe versus the Borg. They fought them before. They're called the Phalanx.
Yeah. You have a question.
Yeah, Joey Hittori says, "Are you a fan of Fist of the North Star?" I am. I like it.
Yeah, Kenshiro's dope. He's
Umaida.
Yeah,
Oi Shinderu. Nani?
Yeah. I mean, he's one character that I could say literally I would go bonkers if he gets started in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I would definitely. I'm surprised
he hasn't been.
Ed Boon and them have never tried to get the rights to like put him in the game.
Yeah.
He would be perfect.
Yeah. God, wouldn't he be great in Street Fighter too? Or
I see him more in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he would be Mortal Kombat, but the fighting game I think where he'd probably end up in, because they've had so many whack-ass guest characters, Tekken.
Yeah.
They got Negan in there, man. What the fuck you doing there, Negan?
The only reason why he's in it is because the co-producer likes
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You had Noctis from Final Fantasy. Geese makes sense.
Yeah, Geese I liked.
Everyone freaked out for Geese.
Yeah, and had to be doing the rage. That was great. I love Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Two of the kings of fighters. No offense, but yeah.
Now the Mortal Kombat guest pack, it's leaked, and a lot of people, and now Bruce Campbell is saying that no, I'm not in Mortal Kombat. I'm not. Evil Dead Ash is not in there. And notice how he keeps saying Evil Dead Ash. He didn't say anything about Army of Darkness Ash.
Yeah.
Because remember, that movie is not under Sam Raimi's control.
Right.
So, yeah, maybe it's Army of Darkness Ash.
What's going on in DC? Are they still doing the new 52 universe?
No,
really?
No. They've I don't even think they're doing Dr. Manhattan no more.
No, I don't know what they're doing. If Guts from Berserk was in Mortal Kombat, what would be his fatality? some would Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, like he would just put the sword through your stomach first, go up, cut you in half, then slash the two halves in half. Like it
It'd be just crazy, like something berserk where it made a blood just dripping down from you.
Or I don't know, like he just grabs you by the head, puts the sword through your face, then just twists the sword into your head, slices in half. I think about this too much.
Yeah.
Why don't you put me on the fatality table?
Boom.
Yeah, Boone. Good night, Charles.
Good night, Charles.
If guts, oh, you already asked that question.
Let me see.
You guys rock. We do indeed rock.
Oh, thanks.
You were so enamored by the world's largest McDonald's.
That was weird. I'm like, well, okay.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's just a giant clog artery factory.
Let's see.
Are you excited to see do at the con? Oh, what are you too excited to see and do at the con? Everything.
Everything. Yeah, basically. Like I'm legitimately serious, guys. When I say I'm going to be vlogging, I'm going to be stopping cosplayers, not literally, but seeing if I can get a word from them.
And
like,
maybe some digits.
Yeah. No. Ask them, like whoever they are. Ask them like how long it may have taken them to make the costume or who made it. Are they fans of that character? Things like that.
Maybe not ask them if they're fans of the character because that's really demeaning to cosplayers.
Right. I'll just ask them. So when were you like a
fan of that?
Like when are you a fan? When did you become a fan of the character that you're playing or something like that? Something like that.
It's fun fact,
yeah.
Or as your guy says, fun fact.
Yeah.
He's got me into those videos. What was the name of those videos?
His name is TC.
TC.
Where we call Clayton Thomas.
Clayton Thomas.
He's a comedian.
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact.
Do not say those words to a cosplayer, or you gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Joe, I missed the one. If you did a crossover with DD and the Shadow, who would be the villains? We're talking Daredevil, right?
That's the only DD I
yeah, that's the only DD
from Dexter's Laboratory.
Well, first of all, I would love that. That would be great to see the Shadow and Daredevil. I love the Shadow. He's my favorite, number one favorite pulp era character. I just like the concept of the character. Like this guy knows everything, and he can hypnotize you and do things that out your will. And I could just see him just like the Shadow knows who you are, Daredevil. Like, and Matt trying to figure him out. Like, is he lying? That'd be so cool. Like just them trying to figure each other out. Like, is he lying? Because Matt's a walking lie detector. So you're like, I can't read him. Like I can't read him. Like I could see that Matt probably couldn't be able to read the Shadow.
Yeah, like he got the drop on Batman. How many times in those crossovers?
Right. As for a villain, I would probably have the Hand and Siwoo Khan.
Yeah,
that's probably the biggest.
I'd say Kingpin would probably be in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Let's see. Marion asks, what would the fight intro dialogue be like between Izuku Odor and Injustice Superman? You've asked me this before. I'll leave it.
Oh yeah, because I do that with my pop figures. Like I treat them like a goddamn character selection thing. So I think like they would walk in on each other, and Izuku would be like, you were supposed to be, your world's greatest hero, and he's like, I still am. And he's like, no, you're not. He's like, I know a great hero. You're not him.
Right. Let's see. I recently got a new gaming PC. I'm actually on a gaming PC right now. I'm using a gaming PC right now.
Good night, Galactus girl.
Good night, Eliza.
What if Moon Knight got a movie? Who would you ask to play him? Who would you want to play him? This is a tough one.
That's a tough one. I could have seen Jake Gyllenhaal playing him. Actually, Mark Spector.
Yeah, he's good at playing mentally unstable.
I could have seen him playing Mark Spector. He can get big too for the role if he needed to. If Moon Knight gets a series, a movie, it'd be interesting because then that introduces gods. And I would want to go with that route. Like, this is a guy who's been resurrected back to life by a god. You know.
I would say maybe. God, this is a tough one. I don't know. Like, it's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. There's a pretty good Moon Knight fan movie here on YouTube. I actually reacted to it, and the creators actually liked my reaction. They actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was really good. I enjoyed that.
What are your thoughts on Death Battle? I'm indifferent to it. He don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm not.
Are you just mad because Goku lost twice?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Everyone, that's why they said I don't watch Death Battle because Goku lost to Superman twice.
No, my issue with Death Battle has to do with the inconsistency of knowledge of the characters. Like, for them, they put everything into one character. Like, when they do Superman, they do this Superman, they do this Superman, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not just stupid. I mean, I will say this, that the last one I did watch was the Snake versus Sam Fisher, and that was really good. I was like,
that was Chris Sabat voicing Snake.
Yeah, and I was like, that was really good.
I also watched the King Dedede and Wario fight. That was the last one I watched.
You watched that?
Well,
how good was it?
It was fun. It was ridiculous. Dedede won. He actually threw a bomb into Wario's ass.
I'm dead. Batman versus comic book Ninja Turtles.
We've seen that. Batman beat him.
Yeah,
Thanks, James Tinian.
Jake, nice.
My issue with Death Battle is that they rarely factor the characters' personalities into the fight. That's another problem.
That's another one. Like, I remember when I first saw the one that I first saw was the Batman and Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
And they literally had Spider-Man kill Batman.
Finish him.
Like, he whipped Batman up, and then he just slingshot, and Batman broke apart. I'm like, you know damn well Peter would not kill him.
Yeah.
Like, why are you
Carol's lost twice.
Yeah.
She lost to 18, and then she lost to Billy.
Okay.
Yeah, they had her versus Shazam, and Shazam beat her. I'm like, yeah, it's really hard to fucking fight Shazam.
Right.
No one, this is what I don't like in DC, is that everyone forgets how powerful Billy is.
Yeah, like, the fact is, like, he has the powers of gods.
Even Superman said, I don't want to fight him.
Right. Like, he has the speed of Mercury. That's a god.
Yeah.
Okay. He's faster than the Flash. And we've seen him actually catch the Flash.
And Barry was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Strength of Hercules, stamina of Achilles.
The wisdom of Solomon.
The wisdom of Solomon. Like, he's got everything, but everybody just sees him as a Superman clone, but he's not.
And a kid, but everyone forgets, if he really wanted to cut loose, look at Black Adam and what he did that one time he lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah, World War III.
He killed everybody.
I mean, hell, even Superman, Supergirl, and Power Girl couldn't hold him back.
The Titans, the JSA, everyone were there. And okay, so Mano says, I was fine with Carol losing to Billy, but I didn't buy her losing to 18.
I didn't see that. So how did it end?
It ended with 18 draining all of Carol's abilities and hitting him back at her.
What?
I'm like, 18. Okay, first off, 18. That's not 18's thing.
When she could do that.
19 could do that.
Like, he could do that.
Jiro could do that. 18 and 17, I remember, couldn't absorb.
No. Which kaiju which kaiju do you will steal the show? Oh, you're trying to say which kaiju do you think will steal the show in Godzilla King of Monsters?
The boss,
the boss.
the king.
Yeah,
But
probably
Ghidorah-
second. I'm kind of
Ghidorah.
hoping Rodan has a better output
Yeah,
'Cause-
Rodan.
because he kind of gets he gets shitted on a lot.
He's basically Godzilla's. I wouldn't say Krillin. That's Anguirus.
Yeah,
But Rodan is Godzilla's Piccolo.
pretty much.
I was fun. Okay. Oh wait, fans need to not take battle results seriously as canon. It's simply fan theory. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
watch it for the good animation of the fights.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to see somewhere where people lose their shit, go check out Superpower Beatdown.
Oh my god!
You can't watch that no more.
For some reason, first of all, their costume work is superb.
Yeah, like they prove that Wolverine's costume can work. In a movie.
Yeah. My problem with they got issues with Marvel characters. And anytime a Marvel character go against a DC character, the Marvel character always look like as a villain. And I'm like, y'all got issues with them? They did Wolverine and Batman. The first fight they did, they put the emphasis on, well, this is not any Wolverine. This is X-Force Wolverine.
Like, there's no difference.
What's the fucking difference? What's the difference? And when Batman lost, then they did another fight where Batman won. It was like, no, wait, what? And,
well, there's a group called Bat and the Sun.
yeah, and they did Gambit versus Nightwing. Gambit was looked at as a bad guy. Deadpool kidnaps
Catwoman.
Catwoman. And I'm like, what the fuck is Deadpool kidnapping her for? Thor with Superman was like a villain. I'm like, wait, what? Like, why would Thor call down Superman to fight him? Like, it was just weird. I was just got.
And then they, like Wolverine and Wonder Woman, they try to sneak on the Themyscira. I'm like, why?
Yeah, why? Even though they do have two endings, but they're still like good costumes. It's great. If you guys wrote a Punisher Red Hood crossover, who would you have as the villains? The Reavers.
Wait, which it's who and who?
Punisher and Red Hood.
I would say Penguin and Black Mask and Kingpin.
That's a good one too.
Isn't Superpower yeah, it is done by Bat and the Sun.
Yeah.
You know what the dumbest one was? Casey Jones and Kick Ass. It was a dumb.
I've seen that one.
But the wrestler, like the actor playing Casey, like he was a professional wrestler.
Yeah, that's
right?
John Mercury.
Okay. He's now part of. He was WWE, right? And then
he was part of.
And then he went to El Rey.
He went to El Rey. Now he's on another smaller promotion that's actually in the Florida area called TNA.
Okay.
So he's there. He was a champ too.
I know nothing of wrestling, so I pick up bits and pieces. All right. Night Manos.
Night Manos.
Impact Wrestling. Okay.
Impact Wrestling. Hi, Chris. Hi, Mandy. Mandy, this is my friend Tyler, or Deadpoolzilla. Excuse me. Mandy is from England. She's all the way from England.
And I have so many jokes I want to say, but I won't.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
Fans need to not take Death Battle's results as canon. Oh, I read that. Okay, that's what you're talking about. So yeah. Warhawk said Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely. So like Mandy, what's going on? I am in Florida right now, Mandy. And we're down here. I'm down here for MegaCon Orlando. Now I was gonna tell a story about when I was deciding if I was gonna go. What I was gonna do, I was gonna go to MegaCon Tampa. And then these two guys call is like, no, don't go to that one. It sucks. So I was like, okay. And I decided to go here. Like I said, the only thing I would have been really cool about if I did go to Tampa, I probably would have ran into a YouTuber named Christine. She's really funny. She wears this Pikachu hat, and she always like, "Hey, buddy." She's really cool.
But no, the Tampa one sucks. Now Tampa Bay Comic Con is
look.
actually fun.
Mandy says, "Go for it. I like jokes."
All right, Mary Poppins. You spit right in my eye.
I did. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Mary Poppins, all across the pond, and if I had more prep time, I had more jokes.
Okay.
I'm like Batman when it comes to insults. I need prep time. Yeah. Yeah, but no, like we were like, no, don't go there.
Yeah, you're like, no, don't go there. Like, come
because that con has no fucking structure. All right, guys. You see that con, Tampa Bay Comic Con, Tampa Bay Comic Con's good. Wasn't good last year. Hopefully they can turn that around. Now Tampa Bay MegaCon is just coasting off of Orlando Comic Con, and it has no goddamn structure, nothing. And they really try to cater to the anime conventions, which I've been to anime conventions like Holiday Matsuri and there's another one in August, and I hate anime. I've decided I don't want to go to another one.
What, anime cons?
Yeah. Straight anime cons. I have no desire to go to another one.
I've never been to one. I know, and there's a couple one in New York. It's right after New York Comic Con. It's called Anime, and it's at the same place at the Javits Center.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I just had bad experiences both times at these anime conventions. Mm. She knows what she did. I'm not bitter. Anyway. We're probably going to do another live stream, by the way.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do another one.
Like, I don't know, would this be a nightly thing? Like, just to show, like, talk about the day?
Yeah.
Because, like, day one, we got this shit. Yeah. Day two, we got this shit.
I can tell you right now, day one, I probably won't buy anything. Like, yeah, he will.
Because I can't help myself.
I probably won't. I'm just going to see things, and then if I'll come back for it. But, because I usually do that. I just take a look at the land for a while. That's how I did it with last year's New York Comic Con. I saw what I liked. I was like, okay, I'm coming back for that.
But Thursdays, like, you get first pickings if you're early.
Yeah.
So they're probably. I am on the trail for a Grell Sutcliffe pop from Black Butler. If I can find it, it's mine. I'll kill someone for it. Not really.
I'm going to a film con that's going to be in New Forest near to where I live. When you say film con, like what's going to be there? Like,
I guess it's like a movie.
Are they just going to be showing like movies or like stuff that came from movies? Like maybe like this is something this actor wore or something like that. What cryptics could you see being a part of the Monsterverse?
They'd have to be big. They got to be really. You must be this high to be part of a franchise.
Yeah. More importantly, like I said, I think they're still trying to revive that Dark Verse.
That universe.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to
3 times.
Like I do not get it. I mean, I've actually sat down, guys, and watched that Tom Cruise Mummy.
It sucks.
And no offense, but yeah, that sucked. I mean, God.
Dracula Untold was all right. I think the best of that group of movies is the Wolfman remake.
Oh, with Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
And Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, that was great. That was kind of creepy too, especially when he transformed for the first time. Just seeing.
It sucks too because that was supposed to be all practical effects for the transformation, but they went, nah, let's do.
It was still creepy, like all that, like the poppings you were hearing. His teeth were popping. I'm like, oh. The girl who played the mummy was hot as hell.
That's true. She is my movie crush. She's my movie crush.
She was pretty. I think she's from Africa. I think she's from Algeria or something like that.
I don't care where she's from.
She's cute.
She need to get out of that country and into my bed.
Stuff for sale that is from movies. Okay, so like an auction. Okay, that's cool.
I'm so nice that we have mutual YouTubers who can completely accept me for being virile and horrible.
Listen to him.
I'm just a terrible human being, aren't I?
He's lying.
I'm not.
He's lying. No, listen to him.
I am totally. total garbage.
We were actually talking about stuff like that, like some of the things we've dealt with. It was just like, yeah.
When did we talk about that?
In the pizza shop.
Oh yeah.
Like I was hearing all this stuff about like I mean, we all know there are some actors that are really cool, and then there's some actors in real. You meet them in person, we're
talking about that. Okay.
Yeah, who are just complete dicks. One of them they told me is that Warwick Davis, who played Willow, is a dick. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was like.
Now you're too good to be the leprechaun again, huh?
Yeah. Funniest
Peridot moment. Oh, that's Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Funniest moment for me is when she. There's too many. There's really too many. It's too many to count, but yeah.
Somebody say something?
No. I'm just kind of like thinking about the conversation.
Are you broke before payday?
Okay. Get the ads. Stupid ads.
Dude, Dave, he'll buy you $75.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this totally isn't going to get you demonetized.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Spider Ham.
No, it's Spider Pig from Simpsons.
I think he's actually getting an animated series or something.
Yeah. Well, he's talking about Spider Pig from
Simpsons. Yeah, I got it.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't because he's a pig. Look out. He is the Spider Pig.
What are your expectations for Brightburn? We were actually talking about that at the pizza.
I call it the Superboy Prime movie.
Yeah, it's just Superboy Prime. I think for us, and C-Dubs even said it, like, just how they're going to deal with him. Like, what's going to be, how do they defeat him? Will he be defeated or not? That's the real question. Like, will he be defeated? Because seeing what he did to that sheriff was crazy. I was like, and you heard every bone breaking. That's the scariest part about it. Is like when he tackles people, like you legitimately hear breaking of bones.
Yeah.
Like
also, don't bring your kids to this movie.
Yeah, this is not a
superhero movie.
Nope. So it's gonna be really interesting to see that. Like, okay, how it ends, or I like Elizabeth Banks. I think she's very underrated in terms of acting chops. Because look, I enjoyed her somewhat as Rita. She was scary. I was like, this is the scariest I've ever seen her. Yeah, the movie wasn't maybe that good, but her Rita was pretty scary. Like, I was like, okay. I need a Nick Cage
noir Spider-Man series. Like Nick Cage noir.
First of all, Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, his Spider-Man noir look was perfect. Instead of how they had him, how Spider-Man noir looks in the actual, he does. But him having the fedora and everything like that is really cool. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. It was My World's black and white, and things he was saying. I mean, he worked really well. And we're gonna see. We got Miguel O'Hare at the end of that. That was cool.
Yeah, by voice Oscar Isaac. That was pretty fun. I like that movie. I love that movie. That was my favorite movie of 2018.
That was great.
And at Sony, being the whores that they are, I know they're gonna run that in the ground.
Yeah, they're gonna try. Like, first of all, it won an Oscar, which is wasn't expected to win anything, but it did. But
yeah, if it didn't win Best Animated Feature, we'd riot.
Yeah, I think we would have. But just to see, first of all, I liked it. I liked their Doc Ock. I was like, wait.
That when the moment she dropped that coat, I was like, hey, how you doing?
That was crazy.
She was like Miss Frizzle but hotter.
And I like Aunt May in that. Like she was really.
She was Alfred.
Yeah. Honestly, if Superman went down the same route as the Kid Bear, there would have been fewer people who could have stopped him. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
T-800 versus Universal Soldiers T-800.
No question.
No question. the Universal Soldiers, the Unisets or whatever they call themselves, they're still flesh and blood. They still could be killed.
They can still feel pain.
They still can feel pain. I mean, outside of maybe Goldberg's character he played in Universal Soldier Return. I mean, he had a damn truck run over him. He just moved it. Oh my, what?
That's just Goldberg in general.
Yeah, that's just Goldberg in general. Super Jew, as they call him. That's what they. No, I'm dead serious. That's what they call him, Super Jew. But yeah, I liked Universal Soldier as a series. I liked the first movie, which is another underrated Van Damme movie. And then they did the second one got a little bit over the top, but it was really cool to see Michael Jai White and Van Damme together.
And now they're doing a. Did you hear about Michael Jai White doing a movie with Tony
Jaa?
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Jaa. It's like the Kung Fu Expendables.
Yep.
I'm just glad Michael Jai White's getting work.
He's been on Arrow as of late.
Oh, fun.
Still
They're
doing-
using him again. This
Using
Bronze
him as
Tiger.
Bronze Tiger, yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of out of jail now. He's kind of like being good and stuff.
Speaking of Bronze Tiger, that's who I'm convinced Idris Elba is going to play
Yeah,
in Suicide Squad.
I think that's who he's gonna play too. Because I know a lot of people saying he's just gonna be Deadshot. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense to just Deadshot. We just recasted Deadshot. No, just like, I mean, look, Suicide Squad in a whole, it revolved around Will Smith. Let's be honest. And yes, Will probably was the biggest actor in that movie, but his role as Deadshot kind of was just a little bit iffy to me. I was just like, that could have been somebody else to play that role. And them putting his daughter in it, it's like, okay, you're supposed to feel for him.
I didn't.
Margot Robbie's probably the one that really stole the show. And all the other characters were just there, really. To me, they were just there.
Yeah.
Croc, all the characters, even Katana, who I love, was just there. So we'll see what Gunn can do with it, with this reboot or whatever.
Yeah. It's amazing that he got, it still boggles my mind that he got to he left Marvel, does a DC movie, and comes back to do another Marvel movie.
Right. That's crazy.
That's like I think how it went was that he was never like officially fired from Disney. I don't think they officially fired him. And I think they actually wanted to give the director seat to the guy who did Ragnarok, Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
But he said no. So then because with the quickness, the moment he came out and said no, Gunn got hired back.
Right.
So I think there was like more to the story,
Let's see what else we got here. Okay, because we're gonna wrap this up, guys. I don't want to keep us up. Don't want to keep y'all up too late.
Yeah, all five of you.
Yeah, 5 of you. Marion says, strength of an anaconda or strength of a crocodile, and why?
Well, that's kind of odd. Like, what kind of strength are we talking about here?
Kind of like, I guess, the power of, because
like strength of anaconda.
I mean, anaconda, like in terms of they're constrictors, so that all that muscle and
that's constrictive strength.
Yeah, that's constrictive strength.
Are we talking bite force for crocodile?
And a croc's got a bite force. Like, other than that, they're not really that powerful. Once you clap that mouth shut, well, you still got that powerful tail. But I'd go with anaconda. Like, once I wrap around you, you ain't going nowhere unless I want you to. Unless I want you. Yeah. Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, I was like, I saw somebody walk by. I was like, oh yeah, we need privacy.
Yeah. So. He is just that good. Okay.
Just got here, but we're gonna stay on for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on just a couple more. I'm a night owl.
Maybe another half hour, like give or take, or 50, what do you think? 15 minutes or 30 minutes?
Give another half hour.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go another. I'm a night owl too, but the fact that Ty wants to make sure he gets there early to pick up his pass. Yeah. It's kind of why we're doing it. we kind of got in a little late because I wanted, if I had time, we would have did it a little earlier. So
Yeah. And no offense to you. I mean,
no, but we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
It's morning for me right now. Yeah, well, yeah, because you're across the pond, Mandy. Of course, it's morning for you.
yeah, have your tea and crumpets, man.
Yeah.
Mandy, sorry.
You know what, Mandy? It's funny because a coworker of mine actually offered me blood pudding, pig's blood, excuse me, which I was like,
ugh.
yeah, it's like a delicacy, fried pig's blood. I was like, I don't know.
People eat that in Britain?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with you people? You wonder why we beat you in the revolution.
Okay, all right.
We beat you twice, actually.
Oh, speaking of which, Mandy, also, do you have Netflix? Because you're originally from Africa, right? South Africa. There's a show on Netflix that is from your native land, actually from your native home. It's called Shadow. It's a South African drama.
Oh, this is a question for you from Nathan Banks.
Okay.
What do you guys think of AEW announcing their TV wrestling show on TNT today?
That was super crazy, Nate. To see that. I knew it was going to be a Turner company, and thank you, Mandy, for correcting me. Black pudding. I knew that it was going to be a Turner. I thought I either said TNT or TBS, and the fact that they said TNT, well, I'm not shocked. We haven't had a wrestling promotion on TNT since the 90s. So
that was they. You think if I remember right, it was WWF. They had that on there, right?
WCW.
Okay.
So yeah, it was. So it's going to be interesting, really interesting. They got the money, because the people who are banking AEW, they're like billionaires. Like I think they got more money than Vince McMahon. So
now again, I'm not a wrestling guy, so I'm gonna have to ask him. Now they're not associated with the WWE or whatever.
No,
they are its own company, so they're allowed to like push the envelope a little more.
Yeah, they do whatever they want.
And then, how many wrestlers have gone from there to AEW?
There's been a couple who have left WWE and have,
because I think wasn't it Cody
Rhodes?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
His wife, his brother, who was Goldust, now is over there. There was another guy called Dean Ambrose. He's going under his former alias called John Moxley. He's going to be over there. Chris Jericho.
Jericho went over there?
Yeah, Jericho's over there. Chris Jericho's over there. Like I said, a former WWE announcer, Jim Ross, is over there, and he's got a big position now. So, yeah, there's a couple.
I think I heard about that. Isn't Jim Ross like one of the producers now?
Yeah, he's like a producer and talent and everything.
Like talent scout, you said?
Yeah. That was the last WCW, 2001. Thank you, Rambo. 2001. Chris, is the Undertaker still on the show? I'm not.
Yeah, apparently.
Unfortunately, he is, and it's so bad. It's time for him to, pack it up. Like, he's got a real estate company and all that other stuff that's doing well. He doesn't need to be getting back in the ring at his age, taking all those bumps. Like,
didn't you say like there was a scene like it's visible? Someone says you're too old for this.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, when they did their match in, I think it was Saudi Arabia, they basically you could literally see them saying, "We're too old for this." Like, it's like, yeah, like you gotta stop. No one to stop. And they ain't got no health insurance, which AEW is going to be so different from WWE.
They have health
They
insurance?
got like health insurance, like people they get injured, like things like that. Yeah, in WWE, their employees in terms of performance are kind of like independent contractors,
right?
Like, so they don't get like all that health insurance and stuff like that.
But AEW gives
seems
them all
like
that?
they're going to be doing that. Yeah, That's crazy.
Man, I hate to be Vince McMahon right now.
Yep. And that's why he's putting everybody on lockdown now. So if they don't try to leave, which is
Because he's that scared of
he's
AEW?
scared. Like, yeah, like for anybody to say, oh, Vince ain't scared. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. When WCW is bought out by WWE, my jaw dropped. Yeah, it was. I remember seeing him on the show when I was a kid. Yeah, he's still there. That match was in Australia, I think. Well, yeah, thank you. It was one of them because everybody still talks about why WCW is still, having shows in Saudi Arabia, and me and my brother always say they want that Saudi money. It is what it is. Even though Saudi Arabia is just like they still do public beheadings out there. Like they're still in the backwaters of how women are treated. It's just really weird. Like, and a lot of people discredit that. Like, why are you doing business with them? Saudi money. Strength or a gorilla or a bear, and why? Yeah, Marion, what's with this?
What's with this animal power? Do we look like Wild Force Rangers?
Oh, speaking of Power Rangers, shouts and prayers to the Red Ranger from Ninja Storm.
Yeah,
he had passed away. That was crazy. I heard that. Yeah. He was younger than me. I think he was 1 year older than me. I couldn't believe that. So yeah, my heart goes out to his family and things like that. But if I was to say strength of a gorilla or a bear, I'm going bear over gorilla.
Because you can flip shit over with a bear. Like,
you ever seen the strength how strong a bear is? Like, I'm not even joking. Like, just seeing them push over trees, I'm like, okay, really can't do that.
Do you guys remember a TV show called The Gladiators?
Yep.
Remind me, which one was that?
If that's that martial arts show that I think.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. If that's the one I think she's talking about.
That was like a forerunner for something else. Like
yeah.
That was like a forerunner for the Mortal Kombat show, wasn't it?
Kind of like it. Like a lot of the characters on there. There was a big guy called Hakeem the Machine, and he was you remember the first Mortal Kombat movie, right?
Yeah.
The first guy Liu Kang fought with the big dreads, and he was on that show.
Oh, cool.
DPZ.
I don't have stars, so I haven't watched American Gods.
Okay. Our friend Victor loves the show. Ziploc Gory.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Yeah. If you guys were to assemble your own Survivor Series team, but with superheroes, who would you choose on your team?
Okay. Basically, the Survivor Series is an event at WWE. It's a team.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Survivor TV show.
No. Make sure. Yeah, Survivor Series. Yeah, just from AJ. Yeah. Basically, it could be like 5-on-5, and every time whoever pins somebody, that person leaves. So it could be like 4-on-5, or it could be 5-on-1. That's why it's called the Survivor Series. It's an elimination like tag match.
Okay.
So basically, if we were to do that, superheroes, well, I'm picking Cap. Definitely putting Cap on the team.
Which side?
Huh?
It was 5-on-5. Which team? Which side?
Oh, you just one.
Okay.
Yeah, just pick one team. Awesome. Yeah. Do you want us to do it together, or if I okay, we'll do it separately.
Like you pick 5, I'll pick 5.
I'll pick 5, and Ty will pick his 5.
Okay.
So I'll go Cap. Okay. Leadership. Speed wise, I need speed. Energy, I'm going Spider-Man. Brute strength, I'm going Hulk. Real straight up. And technique and skill, like really like technician wise, it's either between Batman or Daredevil.
All right.
No, that's fine, right?
All right. Midnighter.
Okay,
Midnighter.
I got it. Yeah.
Apollo, guy, his boy in there.
Right. Okay.
It's another good one. Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk. Captain Atom.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's a good one? I would say Lady Shiva.
Oh wow, go for the female. Okay, that'll turn some heads.
Yeah. Tournament of Power was so crazy. I'm excited to see more God World building stories, assuming Akira Toriyama does more with Dragon Ball.
Guy on it called Wolf. Okay, yeah. Nightwing versus Scarlet Spider. Which Scarlet Spider are we talking? Because there's
Are we talking
we talking
Bill
Kane
or Bill Wright
or Ben?
Yeah, why I say Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a different Bill Riley. I don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Fox.
Right.
Ben.
Ben.
Okay.
I will still kind of give a slight edge to Ben.
I'm gonna go to Dick. I'm gonna give it to Dick on the grounds of don't. I know what I just said.
I know nobody's judging.
I would say Nightwing on the grounds of I think Dick would keep his head clear in the match, like he wouldn't, because Ben gets really emo sometimes.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I think like he'd get a little too emotional in the fight, and that's how Dick would beat him. So, Wonder Woman versus Catwoman. We've seen that fight before.
Yeah.
Selena got her ass kicked.
Yep. Yeah, man, Wonder Woman beat the shit out of her. And speaking of Wonder Woman, I really want to see a picture of the actress who's playing Cheetah, like as Cheetah, like
because I'm CGI or practical effects or
because I'm scared. I'm scared for it. Like I'm hoping it ain't just like her eyes just turn cat-like and she's got all these powers and stuff. No, she's got to look like how she looks. You know? I still say Cersei's is a big threat.
Yeah. Like, you think it may be Cersei who made Cheetah?
Maybe. We'll see. TX versus
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
The TX Terminator.
Yeah. I still go Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's killed her share of robots.
Right. Hey, remember, he's still just a robot. It's she. It's kind of like saying Vision versus T-1000. I'm still going Vision. What would you guys like to see the Abomination return in Immortal Hulk?
I think he's going to return
He's going to return.
The Green Door thing is just going to be is open the idea.
Yep. Superman versus Wolverine. Still kind of a easy. Got to give it to Superman. I was about to say Wolverine. I love Logan, but
it's always the big thing of can Logan's claws hurt Superman?
Right. Can they pierce his skin and things like that?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen his, like, for example, if Luke Cage and Logan fought, Wolverine could pierce Luke Cage's skin. That's how they had to get an injection into Luke's skin. Adamantium can bypass his unbreakable skin. There was an event called the Secret Wars. This was another Secret War where Nick Fury basically recruited a couple of people, him, Daredevil, Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and they tried to overthrow Latveria.
Now, keep in mind, this is a point where Victor was not in power.
Right. And then basically Nick Fury wiped their memory. So they didn't know what was happening. And then Luke Cage got attacked when he was heading to his home. And when they were in the hospital, Captain America came to see him because they were trying to get an IV in his arm. And he was like, no, it has to be made of adamantium and things like that. That was a good storyline. It was actually hand painted, the whole series. It was really nice. And I remember when Nick Fury finally told them what happened, Wolverine went berserk and killed Nick Fury. Like, but it was one of his famous LMD robots.
Yeah, which we find out in Original Sin that they've all been LMDs this whole time. The
Yeah.
real Fury is an old man who's now the Watcher.
Yeah, he's like, he's the one who walks and stuff. Y'all hyped for
Mech Warrior
Mech
5.
Warrior 5.
Now I'll field this one because you don't know Mech Warrior.
Mm-mm.
I am. I'm happy that we're finally getting another Mech Warrior game.
Are you guys excited for Mark Hamill to voice Chucky? I am. I'm actually, seeing him hearing him kind of talk as Chucky. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's kind of you voice Chucky in a robot chicken skin.
Yeah.
And no one was mad about that. What I like is like no one was mad about Mark Hamill voicing Chucky.
Even the fact that this Chucky's more of a syndroid, he's really like
a Terminator.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's kind of even creepier. He can control other, electronics and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's scary. I have a theory about this new phase of MCU is building up to Galactus, like how the other movies led to Thanos. What do you think?
It's possible.
Possible.
I would like to see like not Legion of Doom, the Masters of Evil.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I can understand a lot of people saying Galactus, but I just don't like it because Galactus is not really a villain. He can't help what he is. But I think it's building up. I hope it's a Nihilus.
Or maybe Dormammu.
Or Dormammu. Like, there's still characters in the MCU that still need to be fleshed out. Dormammu was one of them. Doctor Strange didn't really beat him. He basically tricked him. Like, yeah, okay. He did that whole infinite time spell. But yeah, now, and also the other question, I remember earlier, me and he was talking. We were like, and I asked, I think I asked him. I was like, remember the registration act that they have?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is that still in effect?
Yeah.
I threw that out there. Like, I wonder if that's still in effect. Green Goblin versus Lex Luthor. Outside his armor, Luthor killed Norman to kill him. So yeah.
X-Men team versus the Marvel League. What's the Marvel League team? We're talking Avengers?
Yeah, you got to go a little bit more into that, Andy. Let's see.
Oh, look how I'm posed. I'm like a pretty girl ready for the ball. I'm just thinking about the man I'll meet now. Conan versus Kazar. Conan.
Kazar's good, but
he ain't Conan.
And
the dude took a full-on hit from Logan.
Yeah. And I mean, I can tell you right now, even if Zabu gets it, bye-bye Zabu. That's head coming right off. He probably ripped Zabu's one of his tooth out and just stab him right with it. Like, yeah, bye-bye Kazar. And if Shauna get involved, bye-bye Shauna.
More like bye-bye Shauna's asshole.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. So, yeah, Kazar is good, but he's no Conan. Yes, the Avengers team. I've made my opinion really clear. Like, I like the Avengers, but if you would have asked me who's my number one favorite Marvel team, it's the X-Men. It's always been the X-Men before the Avengers. I've always liked the X-Men more than the Avengers because of what they stood for. The X-Men always felt like never judge yourself, always stand for what you believe in. And there's other factors like yourself, love yourself. The whole, being a mutant is one thing. Like, look at characters like Beast and Nightcrawler. Like, they are human, but they don't look it. But Nightcrawler is probably one of the nicest guys and he's a joker. Like this is a guy who he looks like a devil, but he's got the heart of an angel. This dude will go to hell and back for you. Beast looks like a beast, but he's highly intelligent. You know, I don't count Mystique because she's a bitch. You know, and I don't like Emma. I hate Emma Frost.
I liked Emma, but then they ruined her character.
Yeah, so I don't. I hope Norman Osborn is done justice in the MCU. We were just talking about Norman Osborn not too long ago.
Which C-Dubs actually has a theory that they won't introduce him as Green Goblin, but Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
Like his idea is that maybe he's been consolidating power for 5 years after the snap, and he's the one who bought Avengers Tower.
Yeah, that's what they said. Because I mean, we do have Iron Patriot, but you know,
it's Rhodey.
Yeah, it's Rhodey. Like we could.
But now he can't. He doesn't own that armor. The government owns that armor.
Yeah, like that's exactly.
Yeah.
So we could see that. Kratos versus Conan. I gotta give it. I love Conan, but Kratos.
What are your thoughts on The Gifted being canceled? I didn't watch it, so I couldn't tell you.
It was Gifted was pretty good. It was good. I mean, they really put the spotlight on Polaris in that. Like she had the big spotlight in that show, more than Thunderbird and all them other characters. But yeah, you know, Polaris was probably the biggest star. It's okay, but I expected that to happen. What does the Fantastic Four rank for you in terms of superhero teams? Oh, they're high. They're in my top 5 in terms of. And you know, you can't when you think Marvel, you know, in terms of teams, Fantastic Four is their first team. If you chronologically, they are technically, in some ways they are, you know, but you know, they're the first family. They're a legit family, and I think that's the point and the aspect of what has been missing from those first 3 movies, like the whole concept of family. Like, don't get me wrong, I can still watch Tim Story's first movie, and even the Silver Surfer one, but I don't even that other one don't exist to me. But still, a lot was missing from that series, and that was the family aspect. Like they are family, but you're not showcasing them as family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Reed, Sue are married. Johnny is Sue's brother. Ben is Reed's best friend. And then they got kids. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I hope that they do introduce Franklin and Valerie in the MCU. Like, hopefully they're already established. Like, they shouldn't be like just babies. That's just me.
Yeah. Although it can't be as weird as that Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, God. Yeah, when you saw the zipper, Jesus Christ.
Are you watching One Punch Man?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, I got to pop to the shop quickly. Wow, that rhymed. I got to pop to the shop quick. See you when I get back if you're still on.
Probably not.
Probably not. But we'll be up tomorrow. The moment Tony went in on Cap after he was rescued, did you guys feel he made a good point? He didn't create Ultron to hurt people, but to protect others from. You're talking about when he was all like, yeah, you look, man. I said it before. Tony was acting like.
Well, he was kind of going through some shit.
Yeah, he was going through some shit. But I do remind, like, he was the only one, like, you acting like you were the only one that was dealing with some shit. Steve was too. Like, and my biggest issue with that is Bruce even said, Tony, call him. You had his number right here. You could have called him. They probably would have.
In fairness, that he probably was going to call him had not, Ma showed up.
Yeah. So I just didn't agree with it too much. Are you guys? What do you guys think makes the relationship between Ben and Alicia Masters so good? Personally, to me, Alicia sees Ben for what he truly is. Like, she doesn't need eyes to see what he truly is. She doesn't care, and they're married now. So
Can't wait for that to get ruined by Marvel.
yeah, yeah. Look out. She sees Ben differently through different eyes than
very different eyes.
Yeah, definitely than what we do, than what some people do. You know, so that's why it works.
Hulk versus Ben Grimm. We know the outcome of that.
Yeah, we've seen that fight like how many times?
And how many times is
Ben has lost every time? There was a video on YouTube of a guy who used to always like do events, and he used to. One of his biggest things was he used to go, "Oh shit," all the time. So he did the event of World War Hulk, and he's like, he's going into this comes down and and then he says, thing comes down and thing comes down, tries to hit Hulk with his, and oh shit, he's like, fuck you and your stupid catchphrase. He don't like gets clobbering time. Because remember when Thing came down in World Hulk and hit Hulk, and Hulk just was like, and just smacked away. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's see. Rocky Balboa versus James Braddock. James Braddock.
Tekken.
Tekken. Tekken. Okay.
That's Braddock. I mean, Tekken works on a different set of uniform.
Same. I can tolerate the 2005 movie, but despise that too. Yeah. Favorite OP character. Oh Jesus.
Haruhi Suzumiya. The woman's literally God. No, really. If you ever saw that anime, she's literally God and doesn't know it.
Who's that?
Haruhi Suzumiya from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh, okay.
She's basically what, if you ever saw that anime, if you've never seen this anime, I recommend it. It's an anime with this schoolgirl who makes a club to look for espers, time travelers, and other monsters, and isn't aware that the other members are a time traveler, an esper, and an alien robot.
What?
And they all know that she's God. She's actually God.
Oh, from Cinderella Man. Okay, you talk about the movie with, well, he's based off a real boxer. Rocky is somewhat big, but Rocky, like I've always said, Rocky's like if you ever watch a Rocky fight, there's really no technique to his fighting. Like, he does all his training, but there's really still no technique.
He just punch.
He just punches and punches and gets. Ever see go watch a classic Rocky Marciano fight. That's all he did. He come in and blah 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 blah. That's how he won. That's kind of what Rocky is. Have you seen the new Hellboy movie? He did.
I hated it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it sucked.
He called me. I called him and he was telling me about it, and he said David Harbour was good. The rest of the movie
the movie around him sucked.
Yeah. So it kind of sucks that Harbour was good, because everybody was like, "Oh, he's not gonna do a better job than
Ron
Perlman." But from what I hear, people enjoyed him. It's just the movie sucked. Tyrell D. Who do you think will win in a fight, John Wick or Jason Bourne? That is a good fight.
But Jason Bourne's like a fucking superhuman.
Yeah, Jason Bourne's superhuman. Like, I mean, first of all, we've seen John Wick fight without guns, but he's more of a gunfighter. Jason is dangerous without guns, with guns, or books. Like, he'll use a book and just clock you in the throat with, and you'll fall out. But yeah, Jason Bourne's like superhuman. Like, it's scary sometimes what this guy can do. If John McClane joined Shield, oh God, I don't know. Like that'd be. I think Nick Fury would want to kill him. I think Widow, whoever is there, would want to kill him. All right, last question. Get your last question, dude.
This is the last call.
This is the last call right now. Gun food. Oh yeah. I mean, hell, John Wick's whole guns where he was used in Resident Evil. That's how influenced he is with guns. And I mean, and that scene was dope too. I ain't gonna lie. Last question. Here we go. Which anime character could you see take up the mantle of the Punisher? I'll leave that to you.
Why me?
Because you okay. Well, all right, you want to do it together? Okay.
All right, you're this is your channel, dumbass.
All right. We'll go.
Roberta from Black Lagoon.
I was about to go. Yeah, somebody from Black Lagoon. Roberta, definitely.
That woman bit a machete in half.
Yeah, Roberta. That's scary. I mean, she got hit by a car and got right back the fuck up.
She got thrown at 100 miles an hour, thrown from a car she was hanging onto by a knife, thrown off that car going 100 miles an hour into a steel crate. Didn't even break a sweat.
And with that, guys, we're going to end it here for tonight. Catch us back here a little earlier next time. We'll be back and we'll talk about our time at day one of MegaCon, things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming out, being up late with us, wherever you are.
Super.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock. Yeah,
this isn't even one of your longer streams, I think.
Yeah. But we'll be back, guys, tomorrow. Right now, I'm just gonna chill, relax for the rest of the day,
Or night,
and get ready for tomorrow. That's it.
Because tomorrow we become men.
Yeah.
We're already men. But
Tomorrow, I lost what I was trying to do. I forgot what I was gonna
good
say.
job coming in the barbarian.
I was about to go with the whole crush your enemies and the
We ain't gonna do none of that.
No. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? But
one love.
Yeah, but this is something that I guess you guys have been waiting to see.
This is the world's finest of YouTube.
Right. So as always, guys, peace, one love. Stay tuned. Keep it real, my pack. I'll see you guys next time. It is done. Well, that was pretty good.